a little precarious.
Yeah, you can set a board in there or something. All right, cool. There we go. All right, so it's a yellow belt Hapkido escapes from same side grab. So let's do this side. Down here, this is called back stance or number one. I'm going to step back into fighting stance. From that angle, let's do it like this angle. Grabs here, feet back, just like a fighting stance. I did the other side. Opposite leg steps back. Let's do an angle again. Different angle. Back. And fight. So that'd be the first one. Always think back stance. And the next one is we're thinking horse stance. So we're gonna go the way we're looking, or the way the grab is. Horse, swing up, wax on. And then fighting stance again. Maybe a different angle. Up, around, down, back stance. We did the other side. Up, around, down, make them back. And maybe another angle here. Good. Horse, lateral, just same parallel with your partner. You're here, you go this way. However you want to do it. Alright, so that's, we call it number two. And then we got front stance, where same side grab, I'm going to lunge with that leg, as this is my right hand, my right foot. And I'm going to go up, and around, and down, and then you're past. It's pretty straightforward. Other side this time. Left foot, or left arm, goes left foot, lunge, pass, down, cross. No strikes yet, just position. And then go to angle. You got it. Right arm, right past their foot. You can't see it on the floor, but boom. And then the second step is just step on past. Left hand, left foot, circle, down, cross. That's to the outside. So that's what you got back, horse, front. And then we're going to use this jaw, this L, whatever this mitten. It's called jaw. It's like a jaw. So you can do it on the right side. You can do it up, down, left, right. So you got a myriad of these. We're just wanting you to do 4. You can go, let's go across. Just because they can. So step in, cross. The jaw hits here. I'll do it slow. Jaw goes up. Breaks his grip. Again, if I go up, you strike in. Let's go up. How about that? It doesn't work always that well, but make sure before you take off, you got a loosen grip. Otherwise, you're going to come and go up with a stiff arm. So grip under, boom, right over or something, wherever. You got different angle. The most important part is grip, wrist loss, push in. And you can do whatever footwork you're going to do. I'm lunging in forward, front stance, elbow through, whatever you got there. So you can add stuff pretty easy. So quick review, you got back, horse, front, and then we're doing jaw, which could be, usually it's going to be front. You don't want to go, hold on. You don't want to try to do back and do a jaw. This doesn't work. Cross. I'm going to say you can do all 4 directions. Up, downs here. Just keep it in the jaw, whatever you got. Cross, out, up. You know how many angles you can think of. You got a whole star pattern if you want that. So if you turn these into regrabs, so that's escapes, Milgi, Regrabs, Japgi. So this is where I'm going to do that same motion, only I'm grabbing first. Stepping back, and I pull, and I can smack him in the head, elbow. Usually I elbow under the armpit. Missed that in the camera, but that's all right. Come this way into this angle. Same side. Grab with the other hand. Step back. Boom. You know, whop in the head, whop under. And I'll come back later. We'll do an arm bar with that, but this is escapes. Or sorry, this is regrabs, right? Japgi. Grab. Step back other hand. Elbow. Smack. Whatever. So you're using the same one for escapes as and you're using the same one for regrabs. You're just regrabbing and then moving. Don't move first. So that's back. If I do horse, I'm going to regrab differently here. So I'm not going to regrab first. I'm going to circle out. My regrab is on my circle. See how it comes off balance? Sets me up for my later technique. But now I'm just off balance. Good? Off balance your partner. That angle, same side, or right side. Remember, you're parallel to your person. Don't back step, don't cross step, lunge, horse, be in a horse stance. Emphasize horse stance, and it'll set you up. Regrab, pull. You can punch him in the head, whatever, depending on where you grab and pull. Same. Let's go left hand. Regrab again. You're gonna snake under. Regrab is hook. See how that pulls? Very similar if you're doing forms. So that's why we do that in forms. Same side. One more time. Let's do the different angle here. Horse, grab, pull. Pull either way. Pull. All right. That's those two. And then the next one is front, right? Front's going to be the same foot, not the same footwork, the same handiwork. How about that? I'm going to lunge forward, snake under, and grab whatever I can. I like this long sleeve. And then I'm just going to throw a strike in there. Why not? I'm pulling through. Pulling down. So it's this motion really. Almost like a load up on a load up side kick. Different angle. High, really big circles starting out. Grab, shoulder, elbow, wrist. You're going to throw knee. I throw knee at knee level. Can't see that on there. It's fine. Circle, front stance. You can't see the toes, but my foot is past his foot. Down, I just clear it and escape. Regrab, escape. A lot of the reason we're doing regrab is off balancing. So you can throw, regrab, boom, throw knees right in there. Crotch, a little above the crotch. Gut's a little high, but kneecap, wherever you feel like a good one is. So that's number 3. We're sticking with back, horse, front. And then the jaw, again, if we go up, this grip is not a great regrab, but you got control, boom, strike. Yeah. So we'll do it we'll just do a different one. We'll practice down. Down escape, we didn't do. But if I do a down regrab, boom, it's a takedown. He's gone. He's up the screen. That one's effective with you get knife defense and things. Defense against knives. So circle grab. I'm just going to grab like I'm getting ready to do a quarter turn, which we're going to be getting into next. Good setup. I'm just arm bar. I'm not arm barring him, but I'm set up for that arm bar. So we're going to use that a lot on this next. So let's do a little angle here and do. Maybe we do it this way. So jaw, just push it into your hand, grab, down. He's falling. He's duplicating there, right? All right, so there's all your 4. This is, again, we'll reiterate, yellow belt. So to get it, so we did 4 escapes, 4 regrabs, using the same exact techniques. Joint locks, quarter turn, half turn, 3/4 turn, and then arm bar. Arm bar is probably the most natural one, but we're going to go in that order because that's the way I learned them. We're going to come back to jaw a little bit. I'm going to break the grip, grab. This is where it gets a little technical. Grab here. You can come closer. Yeah, I got my finger pointed. Grab on, boom, and he's slapping, tapping. It's been a while, huh? So, don't hurt your partner, whoever's working with you. If you're working with yourself, again, you can imagine what you got here. Boom. Imagine a hand. I move a little bit of body, and this motion here, elbows in. And I'm just rolling this way. It works really well. And not everybody's different. Big, strong hands, it's harder, obviously, but I want to get this grip so he's losing it. Trap it so he can't take it back. And if he takes it back, I just follow him in, and it really hurts.
Yeah, that turn in the elbow gets worse.
So yeah, we straight arm, that's usually how we start it. It's just because we're all really cooperating. We're trying to get, hey, here's my hand. Here's my hand, do a joint lock, So go ahead. And he's doing a quarter turn. So I'm going to cooperate. Straight arm, and I'm going to tap. This is good, but this is probably basics we should have covered before we started joint locks. He's going to do a quarter turn again. Right? Boom, boom. And then I'm going to drop my knees and tap. Away from the pain is where I get away, so nice knee, but it sets him up for takedowns. Whoever. So on that one, if you have a partner, great. If you don't, the escape is, you can kind of think like paint the fence if you're thinking Karate Kid. Very similar. Jaw, grab. Elbows are always in, and then I can just sink my stance. All right, so that's quarter turn. It's called quarter turn because I go from here to here on a quarter, or more so, depending on here. Then we add a quarter to the next one, it's a half. So I come here, maybe I'm not getting my grip as well I can think of it. I just keep rolling till his palm's up. And then this works different on everybody. It works really well on you. Everybody's wrists are going to be tight. It's been a long, long time. Quarter turn. And don't try to do all this at once. Break them up. Work on the escapes first. Just that order. Just that order. From a different angle, we didn't really get it. Maybe this. Quarter turn was the first. Sorry, quarter turn's not working. Half turn. Just grab the meat of his other meat of his hand, like here, and I'm going to roll that way. See? Everything's smally circles. Big circles, small circles, more effective. Big circles can get you there, set you up. Small circles are where the joint hurts. You hear the slaps, that's good. So I usually go, yep, yep. Yeah, make sure. I usually slap up here so they can see it. Depends. And if I'm not quite sure they're gonna be over aggressive, I'll really just have it right here ready to go. So that's quarter. Half is probably the easier one because you can just grab on and roll it, keep rolling until it stops. And you can see his head turns down when I stop. When I get to that stop. 3/4 is different. So these are all this way, roll out. So they all roll kind of out this way. On this one, 3/4, I'm going to turn it the other way. Spit and palm. The way to think of it. He's grabbing, I'm going to spit and palm, and then other hand, his hand's upside down. So I'm going to reach up, grab, and just peel his thumb off, and then I'm going to reinforce, maybe with a knife chop. Or this should come first. Don't go grabbing because a lot of people grab weirdly and they get mixed up. This is that's the hand. Inside. Spit and palm, trap, pull if you want. Double grab, I'm not reinforcing, I'm skipping to the next step. Boom. There's different ways to do this one. This is the basic one, we'll call it intro, 3/4 turn. Spit and palm, grab, knife chop, down. You see his head dip, that means it's working. So don't, you want to know more pressure required unless we're doing takedowns. Let's see, questions on that one. All right, and then 2 out, half, and quarter out here. Spit and palm, 3/4. Arm bar. We'll come back to that jaw again. So this is another variation on 3/4, but we'll just do it as an arm bar. So I'm going to do this one, remember that one? Number 4, escape. Number 4, regrab, regrab here. We didn't regrab here. I can do a quarter turn here, or I can come over and do an arm bar. Right at the elbow. And if you're doing forms, you're going to see this is very inside knife hand, inside middle block, that motion. This pull, I'm not pulling really hard, but that's the thing. So there's a couple ways to do an arm bar. This is the one off of the jaw. Number 4, jaw, arm bar. Okay. Good. So now if I do it off of, say, not the first one. Well, no, sorry, the first one. We'll do arm bar off all of them. The first one, which was grab, step back. There's, see the knife hand, elbow, arm bar. She's gone out the picture. I come back to horse stance. This is going to be lateral, so you should be able to see. I'm going to come here, horse stance, pull to my hip, arm bar. Arm bar is going to serve you well because you got about 10 different ones. Front stance. Let's come this way. Step in, high, pull to the hip, arm bar. All of them do arm bars. First 4 moves. So when you practice these, a lot of these are going to be stacked so they work. You don't have to learn 16 different moves. They're going to build. Learn 1, 2, 3. We have another one, 4. We're doing this downward jaw on this. Most of these these regrab arm bars, arm locks. Arm bars are, like I said, I just did 4 different ones. Plenty of other ones, cross ones, different ones. The only other thing we got is punch defense, and you can use if you're doing taekwondo too, you can use your taekwondo defenses. The main thing is move your feet. Punch comes, what are you going to do? Back stance, perfect. Horse stance, perfect. Front stance, perfect. The jaw doesn't work, but you can just do something variation on that. And then throws. You ready for a throw? Takedown. We do skip takedowns. Takedowns on here somewhere. Takedowns, throws are similar. Throws are generally harder. We'll go with that. Okay. This is called major outer reap. It's not going to be that major. It's just called a big outer reap. So you can get here from punch defense. You can get here from grab. We'll go grab. So when we're going to do grab, I'm going to do front stance. So, which is lunging in front. This is probably the easier way to do it because it's going to get a clothesline. My hand's above him. I'm going to step through the footwork right, and then calf to. Hey, oh, this is back. You disappeared. Now scoot over because the plane is wide. Yeah, you can leave that there. We'll use it tomorrow. All right, not too dark. All right, so there's a bunch of entries on front. We only covered the one to the outside. It's different on the traditional major outer. So that was outside. I can also go inside. I'm still thinking front stance, right? Outside's here. Remember, outside's here. It is outside. Inside is here. And this is the traditional one where I'm going to grab his shoulder. I'm going to pull this to my hip. I'm going to foot to foot. You see where foot to foot? And I'm just going to pull, rotate, calf, and maintain control. And then I can do, blocks later. You want to try that? It's been a while, right?
Has been.
Put you on the spot. This is called major outer reach. From here, you lunge. We're not going to cross step. We're going to not always. We're going to take our feet, lunge in the front. That's going to be in his plane, parallel, and we're not going to do it that powerfully, but there it is. A front stance is what we're sweeping into. Left or right, man.
That's right. So when I'm thinking about this one, I'm thinking about, I typically break out,
There you go.
step deep, grab here,
There you go. Hitting it, knock me back.
and then
And then this is where your side falls come into play.
the
So-
quintessential side fall.
Side falls, we have falls on YouTube and stuff and Facebook already. If review those, if you have room, practice them. And so that's the throw. So that's everything for yellow except for you got rolling, falling, and that's going to be from kneeling, right? According to the sheet. This is a test sheet, so this isn't actually in the guide. Should put that in there probably. And then there's techniques that we do in class if you're a Taekwondo student. I don't think we have any exclusive Hapkido students, so you're good to go on kicks. Roll out, side falls, back falls, front falls, 7-count drill. And then we did escapes. And then board breaks, those are nothing. What else? Anything?
No, sir, I don't think so. I mean, the joint locks lend themselves to takedowns that
Exactly.
you just push into that lock and people go down.
Yeah, exactly. So takedowns, we don't have takedowns listed on here necessarily that I can see. This is what's in the guide taken to put on a test sheet form. I know you can't really see that. It's a color-coded test sheet like the other one, only it's different. It's got all the Aikido stuff on it. But that's in the guide, and it's progressive. It's like yellow, here it is. And look at that. Take that sheet, print it out. You can even skip the orange, yellow and orange if you want. Learn them both because they just add a couple. 4 of those, and then you add 2. Things like that. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I'll probably remember later, but
We can add it to the orange one.
we can add it to the orange one, yeah. All right, cool. Questions, you can email us. Obviously, we'll put this up on probably YouTube, Facebook maybe, and Kickside. All right. Joe.